only one item. If I have more than one item, I have to restart the entire game and play all the acts again. Alright, let's get straight into this. As usual, I started off by creating a new game. The goal of Act 1 is to get the red key, but to do that, we need to get on top of his roof, but with only one item at a time. I learned a lot since I last played. Not going to use trash bags. Whoa! No. Yep. Now that I'm on top of his roof, I have to pick up this trash can and then throw it out the window to get inside of his house. I'm gonna put that over there for safekeeping. Okay. Cocky, that's right. I guess we may as well open this door up for fun. Car key. Now that I have this key, I can go unlock his car to get the magnet. Hello, friend. Long time no see. Okay, we're gonna open up his car so we can get this magnet. Hello. Okay, buddy. Okay, we're gonna try and throw this into his house. That was perfect. Now that the magnet's up there, we can use this trash can to get back on top of the roof. Get back up here. Come on. Trash can down. Jump on it. Come on. I don't think I put it in the right spot. Okay. There. That should be good. Maybe. There we go. Here. And back again. Now that we're back on top of the roof, we can grab this magnet and then stick it through a door while having it on to get the red key. Pretty weird. Now that we've obtained the red key, we can get into the basement and find the neighbor's secrets. Perfect. Absolutely beautiful. We love to see it. Okay, we're gonna do more fun glitches with bricks. Now, I've learned which type of bricks you can glitch on, I think. If you're new to Hello Neighbor, you probably have no idea what I'm talking about. But basically, this game has really weird physics. And for this, you have to do like a whole bunch of mazes and like turning off the power, but I just use this brick. Ready? Watch this. Oh my gosh, that was perfect. First try. I loved it. I love it. I'm too good. Am I the best at this game or what? Okay, now that we've done that, we can get through here and run. Hello, friend. Let's go. Okay. Now that we've successfully been touched by the neighbor, it was time for Act 2. In this act, you wake up in a weird room, followed by some weird sounds. You then have to look through this lock and wait. Then the door will unlock and we can go through a vent. The vent, chuck the vent. We're not gonna die to the vent. Throw it back to that. Okay, we are through. Vent. That's good. For this act, my plan was pretty simple, as it was just the plan that I used back in the One Life. This plan required 3 boxes and a crate. And if you're wondering why all of a sudden it's nighttime, it is because I died multiple times when trying to get these items. Wait, what? How did he get me from there? Okay, whatever. Oh, right there. Okay, buddy. Anyway, I used these items to build a tower and then jump over the fence. Okay, it's gotta go there. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. And we are over. Beautiful. Just like that, it was now time for Act 3. To begin Act 3, we wake up on our couch, where we are in a room. Yes, just like a plain old room. And we have to be in this room for basically 10 minutes until a card comes through the door. Thank you. Okay. Come on, let's get through this. Holy, can we be any slower? Got the key. Open the door. Perfect. Okay, there we go. I was gonna say, it's not ringing. And with that, we're finally up to Act 3. Whew. Okay. For this, we have to do a whole bunch of stuff. But basically, we have to get power-ups, we have to turn off the fridge, we have to get a crowbar, we have to open the door, such and such and such and such. Let's do it. Our first task was getting the crouching ability. For this, we'll have to open the elevator, climb up the ladder, jump down here, smash this window, jump over here, throw this box, and then open this door. Now that we've done that, it was time for the shopping minigame. Here, we have to get 5 items and put them in the cart. But normally, you could just pick most of them up and then put them in all together. But because we're doing one item only, we have to pick up one, chuck it in the cart, run back, pick up another, put it in the cart, run back, pick up another, yep, you get it. Let's do it. Starting off with the chips, then the jam, then the juice, then the pickles, then whatever this is. And just like that, everything was in the cart and ready to go. And straight to the checkout. How'd I do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you so much, sir. I'm not paying for all that. You can keep it. I am out of here. And with that, we now have our crouching ability. So now it was time for the second task, which was getting the crowbar. But first, I quickly went over into the other room and broke this valve. Perfect. Right then. Time to do this. Get the crowbar. Normally, in order to do the crowbar, you have to go through a bunch of rooms, open a door, and then you can touch the crowbar. But for us, we're just gonna use boxes. So, let's get building. I've cooked. So now I can grab the crowbar. Surely, right? Yes! We did it! We got the crowbar. Right, so we'll leave this here. We can come back for it. Actually, never mind, we can just bring it down here. What am I going on about? Come on, down you go. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, if that didn't fall down with me. Anyway, now that we're down here again, we can use the magnet gun to pick up the crowbar. But first, let's break this window. Grab this chair. Yeah. How did that miss? Take this. Yeah. There we go. Now we can get the crowbar. Now that we can get outside with the crowbar, we can take it back to our house. And I just want to say thank you to whoever commented that I can put the crowbar in my fridge. Thank you. You have saved me a lot of time. Original One Life telling me that I can just put the crowbar in my own fridge. Oops, I just broke my window. Oh well. That is such a time saver. Okay. So now I just want to see if I can sleep in my bed. That's a no. Can I sleep in this bed? That's a no. Okay. So is there... Okay, there doesn't seem to be any way to get the time to change without getting caught. Now, you may be wondering, why did I just check to see if I could do this without getting caught? Well, it is because later on, I decided to do a one life of this challenge. But before we get to that, let's just complete it the first time, shall we? How far are you gonna chase me? Buddy, we are across the road. What? Anyway, it was now time to get the green key. What does this require? Well, this requires me to turn on the tram cart thingy-majingy thing that he has going around his house. We then have to parkour on top of it, which is very difficult. Here it comes. Jump. Oh. Oh, what? No, I was so on it. What? Huh? Oh my gosh. And when I say difficult, I mean very, very difficult. Oh, I missed it again. Unless... Okay, no, I just died. Right then. I'm so good at this. I nearly got hit by a car. Remember when I said difficult meant very, very difficult? Well, I meant difficult made very, very, very difficult. we should be good to hop onto his roof. Oh, I did it again. Okay, I gotta slow down, man. I get too overwhelmed. I see the cart and I'm like, jump, Ollie, jump. What's weird is that this time on my return, I died to the neighbor 3 times. 3 times. We jumped through his own window. What? What? Huh? I hit him. You know, I may as well just like quit, like right here, like. There is no way that I'm getting caught this many times in a row. After I beat the game without dying. Like what? I just gotta be patient, take my time. Throw more paintings at him. Anyway, let's get back to getting on the carts. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Man, I just really do not know how to do this. A theme park architect or something along the lines of that. And I'm definitely not a gamer. Like, why can't I get this jump? Death after death after death. I was on the verge of giving up, but you know, one more try, I said. Thank you so much. Oh, we made it. Now that we made it, it was time to parkour over some weird bushes that this guy was going on top of his tree. Tree? His house. Why is he growing bushes on top of his house? I mean, it's environmentally friendly, I guess, but it's just weird. Anyway, we use this box to stop the gears. Okay. Where is he? He's apparently seen... Okay, that killed me. Right. It was now time to climb up the ladder again and grab the key, which was stuck to the magnet. Yeah. There we go. Okay, now we have the green key. Now that we have the green key, it was time for another mini-game. This time, it's the school mini-game. The fear mini-game? What is it called? The fear school, I think it's called. The fear school mini-game. Something like that. But anyway, it was time for that mini-game. So, let's do it. Right then. It's time 31. Okay. I'll be back. You'll be back, but oh, you're probably wondering, what could I mean by that? Well, I have just left. Yep, that's it. I just left. I left my game open. I walked down to the room because someone in the previous video mentioned that if I stayed in the Fear School minigame for around 10 minutes, the enemies would just poof, they'd disappear. So that's exactly what I did. I waited in the locker for 10 minutes and this is what happened. Alright, I'm back. Did it work? Why, yes, it did work. So now, all the school kids' mannequins were no longer there. So, I was no longer able to be attacked. This means that I could just run freely to the end of the map. I'm out. I'm out. Bruh. Get out of here. And I'm gone. Ciao. That was definitely worth the wait. And with that, we now have the pushing ability, which means we can now go get the keycard. Firstly, we have to die a couple of times, which means we need to do this a couple of times. Unless we get him over here. Hi. Hello, sir. Hiya. Okay, there we go. Right, now we cannot get caught. Then we can open this door. Open that. And then we can use the chair. What was it? This chair. And put it here. Now we have to die a couple more times. Oh, no. Alright, we're gonna go behind him so that he doesn't see us. Okay, he saw us. Now, we can open this door. Okay, now we are in here, which is good. I'm just gonna put that there for fun. And we can open this and open this. Because earlier we turned off that valve, whatever it is. Meaning we can get the guitar. Now that we have the guitar, we can solve this puzzle, ultimately opening the generator door on this side. Yep. So now theoretically, yes. Okay, whatever. Perfect. So now we can turn this off and head down to the refrigerator. Because for some weird reason, our neighbor has frozen the keycard. But we just turned off the generator. So after we turned off the generator, we had to wait until the card was defrosted. Yes. And we are through. Lovely. So after entering the basement, it was time for our first encounter with the Shadow Man. Okay, now we're going to use our abilities, which is the crouch ability. We're going to watch him go past until he disappears. Once he disappeared, we made our way over to a fence where we then used more brick glitches. Now you may be wondering, well, hey, don't you hate the double jump ability? Well, yes. But no. See, normally you could use your double jump ability and jump through there. But we didn't get that. To save time, we're going to use bricks. Oh, that was so close. That was nearly first try. We're going to use I didn't even hit it. We're going to use bricks. So never mind. We're going to use bricks. Yes. See? It's perfect. And then we use our other ability, which is pushing him back. We're gonna lock him out. Okay, that's not normal. We never usually fall through the map. I can tell you that that is a first. What is happening? Why did that just happen? I want to see how far we fall. Surely they put like a death barrier. Surely, right? They would have done that, right? There's got to be like a certain point that I fall to before it sends me back up. There's got to be... Come on, there's got to be a death barrier, right? There's got to be a death barrier. Well, I can tell you, there was no death barrier. I just kept falling, and falling, hoping that there would eventually be one. So I wasted a whole lot of time. Let's restart. Where does this put us? Oh. It's okay. Hurry up, bro. Okay.
Here.
Hurry up, bro. Okay. So, we only have 2 abilities, and we're meant to use the double jump ability to get over this, but obviously we don't have the double jump ability, so we just use bricks. Sorry. There we go, we're over. And then we push the neighbor back, and this time, we're gonna close the door, and we're gonna be standing on floor. There we go. Right. See, you see, we can't double jump. We can't double jump, but as soon as we go through this door, ready, it's going to take us to act finale. Here we go. It's taking us to act finale, and because it's a new act, we can now double jump. Anyway, now that we're in act finale, we can do this pretty easily. All we need to do is flick this switch right there. Perfect. Get launched out of a toaster. Yeah. Come on. Flick this switch and ride up this elevator. We have to be really quick here. Lovely. Then we flick this switch and quickly grab this umbrella. Please. There we go. Okay, I was gonna say, if I don't reach this, it'll be really sad. Anyway, I then pressed this button, grabbed this candle, and lit up a firework straight into the neighbor's face. Is that how we do it? Yes. Take that, sir. Okay, now it was time to use the toaster again. Just like this. Lovely. Once we landed, I pushed these baseballs into the launcher and shot the neighbor. Interesting. Okay, now we're gonna hit him with a tennis ball. We're gonna hit him twice. Because I think we just missed, did we? There we go. Okay, that should be enough. Right? Yep. Now, we just had to use the toaster one more time to land on his back. We're gonna go over there. Are we making that? Sir, how could you do that? I'm going to land on your... I can't even speak. I'm going to land on the back of your head. Huh? How do you feel? Do you feel cool? Huh? Now that we're on the back of his head, for some reason, we had to do some cool parkour thing to land back onto the platform. Yo! He just put me on top of his house. Okay. Land there. Perfect. We did it. Oh, because this is my first time playing it on Steam. I normally play it on Epic. Anyway, now that we're here, it was time to do the final thing, which was protecting the kid from the entity. Let's do it. Okay, that is like the weirdest screaming I've ever heard. If a child screams like that, I'm just running away from them because they're scary. They're more scary than this thing. Okay, come on, kid, let's go. Next one's here, right? Right here. Was he in the line? Oh. Now we're really big and we have to crouch. Now it comes out. So it's here, right here. I'm predicting. Oh, that prediction was terrible. Here he comes. Oh, I was so close. Now we jump on him. Interesting choice of words. Anyway, just like that, the challenge was complete. But, like I said earlier, I was going to one-life this challenge. So, let's do it. Although, I'm just going to show you the deaths because you've already seen how I beat it. Anyway, let's do it. My first death was in Act 2. Right down. And I died. Okay, wow, that's great. That's lovely. Then, in Act 1, when I wanted to use the trash bag strategy again. Okay, never mind. The trash bags still haunt me to this day. Act 2, when I was trying to escape from the neighbor. I think I might just jump in through his window. What? Huh? There was a bear trap there, apparently. Okay. Act 2, when I was trying to jump over the fence. The box. And I've killed it. Okay. Okay. Act 1, when I'm trying to escape the neighbor. Well, that didn't work. God damn it! Then, when I accidentally picked up 2 items. I just picked up 2 items. God damn it. Act 2, when I was trying to hide from the neighbor. What? Oh my god. I don't want to do this anymore, man. Act 3, when I tried to pick up the crowbar. So now, we're gonna take the crowbar. No! 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 And once again, on Act 2, when I was trying to build the platform. Grab box, put box on box, grab crate, put crate on box. What just happened? What? Huh? I didn't even like jump, I just put the box down and I died. And that was my final death. After that, I made it out without dying. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to